Unlike pure airborne units, which are trained and equipped to parachute into operations, air assault units utilise helicopters to close with the enemy. Helicopters bring a unique capability to ground forces, able to move light units at high speed over any terrain. If identified, they are relatively easy to target and damage. The weight of equipment and logistic support carried is also limited, even with the largest helicopters. Despite these challenges, the combining of helicopters and infantry into the one unit where they can continually train together can create a very significant combat capability. Such formations are called air assault brigades. Salutations. Today's briefing, China's air assault brigades. How many? Where? Not all aviation units are air assault units. The key differentiators are organic infantry and how the helicopters move troops across the battlefield. Transport helicopters in an aviation unit might be used to take light troops and simply make an administrative move to redeploy troops closer to action. Air assault helicopters will take the troops directly into action. One way to describe these differences is that in an air assault unit, the helicopters act like infantry fighting vehicles in a mechanised infantry formation, whereas the independent helicopter formations that do not have organic infantry move any unit that requires transport, acting like an APC. There is a big difference between conducting air assault and conducting logistic moves in a helicopter. So what does a PLA ground force air assault brigade look like? As with all PLA brigades, the air assault brigade has a significant reconnaissance capability, here in the form of a group of 12 Z-19s. The difference, however, is that this reconnaissance capability is fast and long-ranged and able to provide a better understanding of the battlefield. The Z-19 is also able to conduct offensive actions with rockets and anti-tank guided missiles. The PLA ground force also operates the Z-9 in the reconnaissance role, but this is being replaced in key units by the Z-19. Filling the long-range fires and anti-tank role that would normally be provided by self-propelled guns and vehicle-mounted anti-tank guided missiles in a standard brigade are the Z-10 attack helicopters. These are heavier than the Z-19s, and in addition to the rockets and anti-tank guided missiles, are also armed with a cannon. Although they don't deliver the same amount of firepower as a combined arms brigade's artillery battalion, they provide greater strike range and can quickly redirect their fire to different areas of the battlefield, while keeping up with the air assault force. The air assault ground force is delivered by the transport helicopters. While only just entering service in any meaningful numbers, the Z-20 will, going forward, be the primary tactical lift helicopter of the PLA. It can carry 12 fully equipped troops or a 4,000 kilogram payload. The current transport mainstay of the air assault brigades is the Mi-171. It has a similar payload to the Z-20, but with a greater troop carrying capacity. It also has a rear ramp which allows for larger equipment to be carried, including vehicles. For larger and heavier payloads, the air assault brigade has the medium lift Z-8Gs. Again, these are only now entering service in any meaningful number. They carry 27 combat troops or a 5,000 kilogram payload. A derivative of the Z-8G is the Z-8L. By removing the underfloor fuel tanks to the side sponsons, the Z-8L has larger height clearance for internal cargo. This is particularly useful for vehicles or large logistics items, as internal carriage will allow a faster transit speed for the helicopter component of the Ground Force Air Assault Brigade then comprises one group of 12 Z-19s for reconnaissance, two groups totaling 24 of Z-10s for attack, and three groups of transport helicopters, likely currently two groups of Mi-171s, with eventually one of these to be replaced by Z-20s, and one group of Z-8s, for a total of 36 transport helicopters. These helicopters exist to support the ground force element. The main fighting components of the air assault brigades are the light infantry battalions, utilising the transport helicopters as their means of mobility. While the air assault battalions don't have any organic CSK 131 or 141 light armoured vehicles as are found in the light infantry battalions, see separate briefing link below, They do have lightweight all-terrain vehicles in the form of the Lynx 8x8. While the Lynx can be used to carry infantry, its primary role is to carry heavier equipment such as communications gear and crew serve weapons, including anti-tank guided missiles, surface-to-air missiles, mortars, and 12.7mm machine gun and 35mm automatic grenade launchers, which can be mounted on them. The air assault battalions are likely also to be equipped with a PCP-001 self-propelled mortar. The PCP-001 is an 82mm gun mortar that can provide direct fire support out to 1,000 metres and indirect fire support out to 8,000 metres, and should be able to be slung under a Z8. While not as capable as the 120mm gun mortars found in combined arms brigades, see the self-briefing link below, it provides a very useful capability for air assault brigades. The PCP-001 is also found in mountain, marine and airborne units. What can be slung under MI-171 is the PL-96 122mm howitzer. These are found in the Air Force's airborne brigades and are likely also part of the air assault brigades given its lack of heavy support weapons. Versions of the Lynx all-terrain vehicle are likely also to be utilised as artillery tractors and for logistic support tasks. The full air assault brigade then combines the 6 helicopter groups with 3 infantry battalions and a support battalion. For comparison, the PLA Air Force's Airborne Aviation Brigade at this stage has 1 reconnaissance group with Z9s, 1 attack group with Z10s, and 2 transport groups with Z20s and Z8Ks. But it is not clear if this aviation brigade is dedicated to a single airborne brigade, making it a true air assault brigade, or is an asset to support any of the 6 airborne brigades. The Navy's Marine Aviation Brigade, still forming, is equipped with Z9D attack reconnaissance helicopters and Z8C transport helicopters. It is likely the Marines aviation units will be allocated to the large amphibious ships as required, rather than being organic 20 Marine Brigade. However, they will be capable of conducting air assaults. The PLA Ground Forces Aviation Brigades will likely have similar structures to each other, but slightly modified as required by the particular Group Army and terrain. These brigades provide the Group Army Commander with corps level reconnaissance and fires assets in the form of the Z9-19 and the Z10, and air mobility for administrative or operational moves in the form of the transport helicopters, including Z20, Z8 and MI-171s. With no organic infantry, there is likely between 6 to 8 helicopter groups, consisting of at least 1 of each of reconnaissance, attack, tactical troop lift and medium troop lift groups. The PLA Ground Forces 15 aviation brigades are allocated 1 in each of the group armies, together with 1 in both of the Xinjiang and Xizang military districts, for a total of 4 aviation brigades in the Western Theatre Command. The PLA Ground Force has 2 air assault brigades, the 161st Air Assault Brigade under administrative command of the 83rd Group Army, located in the Central Theatre Command, and the 121st Air Assault Brigade under administrative command of the 75th Group Army, located in the Southern Theatre Command. The Air Force's Aviation Brigade is located in Central Theatre Command, and the Navy's Marine Aviation Brigade helicopter groups are allocated as required to support the large amphibious ships in the Eastern and Southern Theatre Commands. In summary, the PLA is still developing its air assault capability, with only 2 dedicated formations within the PLA Ground Force. At maturity, they will be equipped with a good range of capable platforms covering reconnaissance, attack, and tactical and medium lift troop transport roles. At this stage, both the air assault brigades appear to be strategic assets under operational command of the Central Military Commission. While not air assault units, the 15 Ground Force Aviation Brigades, at maturity, will offer the PLA significant mobility assets for the Group Armies, in particular their Special Operation Force Brigades. That concludes today's briefing. Thank you for watching. Happy to take suggestions for future briefings from subscribers, so please subscribe, like and share. Until next time. Fale de Cero.